So it's lunchtime. I hope you've had a good morning, or you might be starting your day if you're in the US. So I'm just so excited that my book, The Courage for You, is now live on Amazon. For today, it's going to be up to 50% off. It goes to full price tomorrow. And if you send some emails, which I can put in the chat, when you have a screenshot, you get loads of other bonuses, including the digital version and access to my webinar. So I just want to share why I wrote this book. I've read hundreds of leadership books. We all have so many leadership books. I think why I wanted to do this one, this is absolutely from my experience. I know what it felt like to not speak up, to shy away from conflict, to avoid conversations, to kind of cringe in the office when your boss came in. I was that person at times. Other times I was out living the dream, doing what I loved, speaking and training and doing all that sort of stuff. But back in the office, it was very different. I seem to attract some tricky bosses, and I take full responsibility that I didn't realize I was playing a bit of a victim. That's why I was attracting them. Never again. Until one day I stood up and said, enough's enough. That gave me that moment where I thought, wow, this is it. I shed literally, I could feel the physical feeling of shredding all this psychological body armor. That helmet went off, that body armor went off, and I suddenly owned who I was. And so I put in the book loads of practical tips that you can put in place straight away. So you don't have to wait 25 years to shed all this stuff. There's tips day by day that you can actually do to actually own who you are. So you never need to dread a conversation again. You never need to dread the boardroom because you know you'll stand up with impact and influence. How to get rid of the people pleaser. Get rid of those gremlins on your shoulder. And I call my gremlins Eric. I've no idea. I thought, no offense to anybody Eric's out there, but I call mine Eric because when Eric is out to tell me I'm not good enough, when Eric is saying you can't do that, that's too big for your boots. You don't think you're that person that can do this, that, and the other. All these stories, when the imposter kicks in, when the not good enough triggers kick in, when all those gremlins come out to get you, oh, you'll never remember this. You'll never be able to remember what you're saying. Then I say, Eric, thank you, love you, but don't need you today. And it just takes that whole tension away that it's us not being good enough. It's these little voices in the back of our heads. And once you name them, you realize that they're actually just a thought. They're not even reality. So that's why I've put all these tips in the book, how to start your day for success, how to be what resilience is and how you actually own the resilience you already have already, own the confidence that you have within you already, how to speak up at a meeting powerfully, all these things that we can do that we don't realize we can do because you have everything in you already. Nothing's broken, nothing fixed. It's this stuff that we put on us to want to fit in, to want to feel we belong, that actually railroads our day, but it doesn't need to anymore. So I'm so excited and I feel so privileged to be able to support you further by having a book. And it's all related onto my SOAR methodology, which is what I take my clients through, which is strengthening your vision, your purpose and your values. Overcoming your beliefs that no longer serve you, that stuff from childhood, like don't put your hands up in a maths class or you get your hands shot down and then you can't speak up at a meeting later, 20 years later. A is aligning who you truly are, and R is restoring your resilience and your confidence. That's the model I take my clients through. You can have it today for half price in a book that you can access at any time. And also not only in a book, you could also get the digital version so you can get it straight away, have it on your laptop when you need it. So that's my little tip. I'm going to be back later today. And I'm so, so grateful for all of you who have bought the book so far. I've been completely overwhelmed by the response and the kindness and the comments and the love. And thank you so much. I just so grateful. And I'd love you to get your copy so I can support you even further. And not only that, when you get the book, there's a QR code in the back of the book for even more resources. So it's all a great thing to do. But thank you. And I'll speak to you later. Take care. Have a good afternoon. Bye.